We see so many high-maintenance luxury homes on the market today. And, they're basically finicky, exotic sports cars.
Right. Gorgeous in the driveway, but a total nightmare to actually keep running.
Exactly. So today we're doing a deep dive into the real estate equivalent of an adventure-ready SUV. We've got this property profile for 56705 Stellar Drive in Bend, Oregon.
And we're really exploring why practicality is, honestly, an underrated real estate flex. Our mission here isn't just to list off flashy features.
Yeah, no, anyone can just read a listing.
Right. We're looking at the sources to analyze how a space is, fundamentally designed to actually support a lifestyle rather than just draining your time and wallet.
Okay, so let's unpack this, because looking at the raw specs, I was definitely skeptical. I mean, we are talking about just a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom house.
It is small, yeah.
And I have to push back here. Can a 1-bath home honestly avoid feeling cramped to a buyer? Because vaulted ceilings are great, but they do not solve bathroom scheduling conflicts.
No, they definitely don't. It's a very fair point. You're making a compromise. You get that adventure-ready location and low maintenance, but yes, you do have to share a sink.
Right.
However, what's really fascinating here is how the architecture prevents the rest of the house from feeling like a compromise. It uses psychological tricks, basically, to make a small footprint live much bigger without physically adding square footage.
Like what? How do they do that?
Well, it's a bit like opening up the aperture on a camera lens. By using vaulted ceilings and skylights, instead of just pulling in directional light from side windows, you're flooding the space with overhead natural light.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that camera lens analogy makes perfect sense. It completely changes your perception of the room's boundary.
Exactly. Plus, the layout has absolutely zero wasted corners.
And the sources point out the clean hardwood floors throughout, plus a highly efficient wood stove. And, if you've ever spent a winter in Central Oregon, you know how crucial that is.
Oh, absolutely. Standard forced air systems just blow hot, dry air around.
Which creates those awful drafts and just ruins your skin.
Right, but a wood stove provides radiant heat. It actually warms the physical objects and walls in the room, giving you that deep-to-the-bones warmth.
Yeah, that efficiency inside is so crucial. But a small footprint only really works if the outside steps up to handle the rest of your life.
Which brings us to the exterior upgrades. And here we see a huge difference between superficial, flashy updates and ones that actually ease long-term ownership.
Yes. Like a trendy backsplash looks nice on social media, but it doesn't buy back your Saturday mornings the way low-maintenance infrastructure does.
No, it really doesn't.
Like this place has fresh interior paint from January 2026, so you weren't walking into a weekend project right off the bat. And outside, they've put in a chip-sealed driveway.
Which is a massive quality of life upgrade for anyone unfamiliar. Instead of loose gravel that just gets kicked up into your yard or a dusty dirt road.
Which is the worst.
Yeah. Chip seal binds the stone with liquid asphalt. You get a hard surface that drastically cuts down on dust and exterior maintenance.
It's like buying a used computer where someone already installed the extra RAM and the antivirus software for you.
That is a great way to look at it. Add in the pre-installed gutters and a built-in water filtration system, and the infrastructure is essentially taking care of itself.
So you're not spending your weekends doing maintenance triage. And looking at the outdoor ease, there's a fully fenced yard, a clean concrete walkway, and a pergola ready to go.
It's totally dialed in.
Right. And think about it. Isn't a pre-wired hot tub setup the ultimate cheat code for those freezing Central Oregon nights? The hard work is already done.
It absolutely is. But, all this functional outdoor space and low-maintenance living really only matters because of the geography it sits in.
The location is everything.
Exactly. The property is in 3 Rivers South. This area gives you privacy and breathing room, yet you are just minutes away from the Deschutes River, Sun River, and Mount Bachelor.
Which means you're going to need gear, a lot of it.
Precisely. And to support that kind of active geography, the property includes 2 storage sheds.
Oh, that is vital.
Yeah, you need dedicated space to house bikes, kayaks, snowboards, so they aren't cluttering up your actual living space.
Because you don't want a kayak in your living room.
Right. The sheds protect your gear without eating into that efficient 2-bedroom footprint.
So think about what this means for your daily rhythm. You're having morning coffee under the pergola, taking midday river trips, and easily tossing your wet gear right into the shed when you get back.
It's seamless.
For first-time buyers, investors, or downsizers, the major selling point here is that you aren't fighting your property to live your life.
And that raises an important question about how we value real estate. Flexibility, location, and true ease of ownership create far more long-term sustainable value than overbuilt luxury.
Because a home should serve your lifestyle, not dictate it.
Exactly.
Which brings us right back to our SUV versus sports car metaphor. A great home, like a great vehicle, just gets you where you want to go without breaking down on the way.
Beautifully said.
Thanks. So I want to leave you with a final thought to mull over today. If a home's true value is measured by how little it gets in the way of your lifestyle, well, how much of your current living situation are you secretly fighting against every single day?
Oof, good question.
Right. Think about it. Thanks for joining our deep dive. We'll catch you on the next one.